Hi, my name's Tom Knox, EMO Marine Technologies. We're making this video to capture some evidence of this multiplexer system for MSL in Pakistan. We called it the SCR-SCR, that's surface console rack to surface console rack. Normally we have subsea housings, but not this time. So before we pack this up and ship this out, we just wanted to make a little video of the final system and of it running here on the bench. So we have the topside rack with all of the topside diagnostic LEDs. We have the subsea rack, the bottom end rack, which we have 3 LEDs added at the last minute at the customer's request. So the topside rack is AC, it takes 110 to 240 AC. The subsea rack is 24 volts. We're also supplying this deck cable in the middle, which is a 40 meter dual fiber cable, and we've added some Seacon shallow rated bulkheads plus mating cables so that the cable can be installed. So I'm going to fire up these racks real quick. So the subsea rack 24 volts and the topside rack AC. And now if we immediately study the LEDs on the front, on the top side, we'll see that we have power, we have video link, and we have gigabit link. If there was an issue with either of these systems, there would be a red fault light for an optical link. And over to the subsea system, you'll quickly see that you have 3 LEDs. 3 green lights is good to go. I guess we could begin with video. As we've seen, we have a video camera source. Here we're just using a little subsea camera right here in my right hand. And now we've plugged this camera into video input number 1. And now if you can see the TV screen on the top side, we have video image. And we have a video 1 light on the top side. Now if you could stay focused on those LEDs for me. We'll lose image here, but I'm about to switch the input over to video channel 2. So you have a link light on 2 and 3, video on 3. Now I'll go back to 1 and we have our image should come back. There we go. So there's our video in and out. Leave that there for now. Serial, if I could bring you over to this rack. We have 4 RS-232 channels, and for this particular test we're just literally going to hook up laptop running terminal to the MUX through a standard serial cable. This is straight through, this is not a crossover cable, not a null modem cable, this is straight through serial cable. So a laptop into RS-232 channel 1, through the cable system. We actually have the top side rack comes out to this terminal here again. So I'm just going to I'm pressing the letter T. If you can see, the letter T is coming through repeatedly on the top side. And now I'll do the same on the other end. I'm pressing the letter Y coming through on the terminal. And if you can now focus on the 232 lights, you'll see the channel 1 light flashing as I send data from the subsea to the top side. So that's RS-232. For RS-485, of which we have 4 channels, we actually have the camera, the control signals for this camera that we're using for video, wired into RS-485 channel 1. Now over on the top side, I'm actually going to run the control software for the camera. So I'm about to control, if you could focus on the camera for me, I'm about to turn the lights on and off via RS-485. Lights on, lights off, lights on, lights off. And now if you want to capture the 485 LED for me, get in real close on that one, please. Okay. Here it comes. Oh, I missed the button. There. See the light coming on? 485 channel 1 whenever I'm communicating with the camera. Okay. That's RS485, just to show functionality. For 422, I'm not sure if you can see this board, we've been using these 422 driver ICs in order to drive the 2.5 megabaud signal, the high data rate. So I have this wired to a 4-pin, so there's transmit and receive pairs wired to this DB9, pins 1, 2, 3 and 4. So there's not very much visual here other than I'm going to plug into the subsea unit and you will see a corresponding light on the top side. So right now I'm just going to plug this, and this is running, sending a constant square wave at the 2.5 meg. So I'm in on channel 1, 422 channel 1 comes on. Channel 2, there's your link light. Channel 3, channel 4, channel 5, 6, 7, 8. While I have you right there, another note, we have the fiber switching, the redundancy. This couldn't be simpler than flowing the switch. Links re-establish. Our video just came back. If you want to stay back a little bit, you should be able to watch me. So we have video 1, and we have RS422 channel 8. Power, video link, gigabit link. I literally switch back to fiber A. Everything's come back. Video 1. Our video took a few seconds to come back, but we have full redundancy. So again, link lights, video, 232, 485, 422. Over here we still have power, video, data link, and gigabit link. We haven't really shown any Ethernet. It's plug and play, you know, you plug in, so it's a 4-port gigabit switch. So you manage your IP addresses if it plugs in. On one end, you can access Ethernet like a hub through any of the ports. You'll be managing IPs rather than ports. Okay, that's it. Today is September the 22nd? 21st. September 21st. We're just about to box this up and ship this over to Marine Systems Limited in Pakistan. Thanks very much.